Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Leo. Okay, let's talk about your success, what the future holds. Let's talk about your money because that's going to be big. Let's talk about some news of a loved one. This is coming in at a distance. It's somebody that you know about, where you're going to get some news. I want to start with success, however. Everything you've done up until now, and you've gained recognition, you reap the rewards, you've done this effortlessly. If I was to look at this at a distance as an outsider looking in at how you've created, what you've done, what you've created for yourself, I take my hat off to you. Because it's not that easy. It's very hard to be able to focus and remain in that place of tranquility at the same time that you have got so much commotion around you. I mean, there's always some sort of chaos happening around you, and no matter where you go, somebody's always got something to say. And you're not about wasting time. You're all about having the wheels in motion. And I hear you saying, this is the only way I survive. The only way I see myself is to keep going. And you managed to do just that. What's coming up for you this week is that you could be afraid to make the first move. Now, that can be translated in a number of ways, of course, but there is somebody that you would like to approach. You may have been thinking about this person, but you're holding back. I keep getting that you're pulling back from doing that. Perhaps it's been hard to reach out to this other person for some time and you just sort of, lost your way somewhere along the way. And you don't know how to get that feeling back. You don't know how to, it's not to say that you're not confident, enough to approach a person in general. I mean, this is specifically this person that I'm talking about. It's the way they make you feel. They may have a hold on you. There's a lot of emotional, I don't want to say baggage, but there's a lot of goodness that comes from this. But something to do with whatever it's doing to your emotional state is definitely affecting you in some way, shape, or form. There is a lot of holding back on saying the right words. It's almost that kind of situation where, you say all the right things when you're not with that person, but as soon as you're standing in front of them, it's mute the entire time. You don't say anything, nothing comes out. When it does, it's sort of all over the place. You haven't thought about it enough. You probably haven't said enough. You haven't really focused on what you want to say. And of course, the list goes on. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship, speaking your mind is going to be one of the highlights of your week. We're going from being too afraid to speak our truth to almost not saying anything at all. And then all of a sudden you've had this epiphany and something's happened and it's triggered you to want to say how you really feel. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to say what you want at the right time. Although which, sometimes there is no right or wrong to anything in life, but it depends on how you look at it. It really depends on your position, your current situation. There is definitely something coming out into the open and you being present. And I think it might be that what you've got to say, it rocks the other person's world. There's something here about you not taking no for an answer as well. There are similarities to whether you are single or partnered. So do keep that in mind in relation to your reading for the week ahead. Thank you, Leo.